Yeah, no, I'm a normal guy. I'm a nice guy for sure. But I will say, there's not a guy out there who was funnier on his college improv team than I was. When I got on that stage, I was the king, no doubt. The problem with improv is nobody was taping my sets at the time I was doing them. I swear, if you taped any one of those sets and you sent that off in the mail to Judd Apatow, he would give me my own big movie. There was no doubt. I was so in the moment, I was so invested in my own show that I forgot. You gotta tape this footage, you gotta put together a reel so you can send it to Judd Apatow. My big dream is later in life, I walk on street. Some guy come up to me, he say, "Are you movie boy?" I say, "Yeah, I am the movie boy." You know, a lot of people that I used to do improv with, they would always turn to me on stage and they would always say, "Mike, you're so funny." They would interrupt the scene and they would say, "God damn, isn't he funny, folks?" And they'd turn to the audience and point at me and I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I would stop and I would get out of my character and I would turn to the audience and I would say, "How you doing, folks? Mike's here, he's back. Good to be here, good to be here, good to be here." I'm not gonna be the funny wild man anymore. You're looking at a new satirical comedian that really skewers current news and events. Honestly, I've never been happier spreading my wings and leaving that team. Because now, there's nothing that stops me. There's nobody that brings me down. I am at my peak performance level now. Because I'm a one-man band, and I don't need anybody's help. So even though I'm recounting how much I loved my days on the team, that's in the past, that's done. And I don't ever want to go back to a team. I do this alone. And it's been amazing. It's so good.